So 410 Ministry is based on John 4:10 and the story of Jesus and the woman at the well, where he says to her, I tell you that if you drink the water I have, you would never be thirsty again. And the whole concept is to go and spend time with these women, build relationship, create a friendship, and then you can begin to speak into their lives, just as you would anybody that you befriend. So 410 Ministry takes at least 2 teams of 2 women, and we go into each of the 7 strip clubs in Fort Wayne. Some of our teams actually do 2 clubs a night, and they actually go in once a week. The team that I am a part of goes in every other week to a certain club. It's a same club. We build lots of relationships. So we build relationship not only with the dancers, we also build relationship with the managers and male staff as well. And we have received so much favor in what we do and with the integrity that we go in, that our meal is actually provided.
What is our mission? To share the love, hope, and redemption of Jesus Christ with women in the sex industry and to equip them to live healthy, full lives. Jesus set the example for us. When he reached out to the woman at the well, Jesus did something radical by talking to a Samaritan woman with a known sexually immoral background. He crossed established cultural and religious lines to reach out to one whom society had marginalized. This encounter between Jesus and a woman with a troubled past led to the woman's salvation and the evangelism of an entire town. Jesus saved her and used her to save others. This is what God has called us to do. Thus, we founded our name from John 4:10. Jesus replied, "If you only knew the gift God has for you and who you are speaking to, you would ask me, and I would give you living water." How do we do that? We have women who go into each strip club in Fort Wayne weekly or bi-weekly to build loving friendships with the dancers. The staff of the clubs call us the church ladies. We call ourselves frontliners. We demonstrate our love and God's love for them through taking in home-cooked meals, bringing in gifts, holding a day spa once a year where they can get pampered for free. We attend funerals, weddings, birthday parties, or graduations. We have even held baby showers for them. We do everything a friend would do. Once that friendship is established, we share Jesus. Why is 410 necessary? $7 billion in annual revenue. The annual U.S. strip club revenue is about $7 billion, according to an IBIS report. There are an estimated 4,000 strip clubs in the U.S., with approximately 400,000 dancers. There are more strip clubs in the U.S. than any other nation in the world, and Indiana is among the top 25 states in the number of strip clubs per capita. In fact, it is ranked 12th. In Fort Wayne alone, there are 7 clubs, which is disproportionately high for a city of our size, and there are even plans to open another one, but so far it hasn't. More importantly, the sex industry is Satan's stronghold. God has a heart for these women. He started a movement between 2002 and 2008 to start ministries like ours in cities all across the U.S., many of them independent from each other. God loves these broken women, and if we follow his heart, it leads us to love them as well. He sees them as more valuable than precious gems. Who are these women? Up to 90% of women in the sex industry were sexually abused as young girls. Their abuse is ignored or denied by those who should be helping them. Almost 100% come from a single-parent household or grew up in the foster care. They do not grow up with any kind of support system to help them cope with life's challenges. Women in this industry are more prone to drug and alcohol addictions, STDs, violent assaults, and mental health issues such as depression, dissociative disorder, and PTSD. 89% of women in the sex industry want out, but they feel trapped. They have no support system to help them leave. They need women who will walk alongside them to recovery because it's a long and difficult road. They suffer from complex trauma and need special counseling. Most importantly, they need to experience the love of Jesus and to hear about the hope and redemption He offers. They need to see themselves as Jesus sees them, precious, valuable, and loved. They need our help. Join us in bringing hope and healing to the very broken women trapped in the sex industry here in Fort Wayne.